Hello, this is Sarah Brash. Welcome back to my channel. So I want to do a quick video about the ACLU. So I want to talk about the ACLU in the context of the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp defamation trial. And so it has come to light, and most people have heard about this by now, that it seems clear that the ACLU engaged in some very nefarious activities, and they basically, it sounds like it's likely that they were basically paid off to help Amber Heard defame Johnny Depp, including by helping write this article that appeared in the Washington Post. So I just want to say that so many things now are coming out. People still won't support me. They won't support me because pretty much I was one of the early victims of a Living While Black race hoax and cancel culture. And so pretty much everyone participated in the witch hunt at Yale. And so now even people that you would have assumed would be my staunchest defenders, my staunchest allies, my greatest allies, they either, won't help me, gaslight me, pretend I don't exist, or actively attack me if they're not protecting themselves because they don't want to face accountability for participating in the witch hunt at Yale. They are acting to protect friends of theirs who don't want to face accountability for participating in the witch hunt at Yale. And so the ACLU, I have always said that I believed strongly that the ACLU played a major role in the Living or Napping While Black hate crime hoax at Yale. I feel that I have strong reason to believe that this is the case. But even if you don't buy that, it's fine. The ACLU, since May 8th, 2018, to this day, the ACLU is waging a campaign to drive me to suicide, to destroy me, to destroy my credibility, to publicly shame me for my mental health disabilities by grossly violating my privacy. So the ACLU is just completely evil. They have decimated their once proud legacy of defending civil liberties. Now their MO is to attack civil liberties, okay? And so basically, with this coming out about the ACLU's nefarious, scandalous involvement in helping and being paid off to help Amber Heard defame Johnny Depp, destroy Johnny Depp, and being paid off to do so, that they're just like, basically a hitman for money. They'll destroy anyone. They'll destroy private citizen nobodies for money. They don't care. And I'm sure they were handsomely rewarded by Yale for helping Yale try to get me killed. And so the ACLU has been waging a many years campaign at this point to destroy me, to drive me to suicide, to, destroy my life, destroy my credibility. The ACLU is just evil. The ACLU is an evil organization. It's sordid. It's just disgusting. It's reprehensible. And they need to shutter themselves in abject shame. The ACLU needs to shutter themselves in abject shame. So, and what I want to say also is that so many things have come out now, not just this information about the ACLU, which lends a lot of weight and a lot of, validity, credibility to the things I've been saying. I've been screaming the truth from the mountaintops for over 4 years now. Not that, anyone's listening to me, or I'm being gaslighted by nearly the entire world, including, of course, the fake news press and the Black trauma moral outrage industry. But I've been telling the truth, screaming the truth. You know, everyone's been saying, everyone who doesn't want to face accountability for what they did to me, I'm being smeared left and right, including in behind the scenes smear campaigns as violent, delusional, dangerous psycho. You can't believe anything Sarah says. You know, you have to dismiss all of her claims about what happened at, you know, at Yale, because she's crazy, you know? And I've been doxxed, I've been swatted. It's surreal. I've been living inside of a surreal, hellish nightmare for more than 4 years. And now so much else. So this has come out now about the ACLU's involvement. Of course, the lid's been blown off for a while about Sean Kane and that he's a complete charlatan and fraud and, you know, a race hustler, and that he's happy to destroy private citizen nobodies, innocent lives, drive people to suicide for Black trauma moral outrage industry money. You know, I've been saying forever that Sean Kane played a major role in the Living or Napping While Black hate crime hoax at Yale, that I have strong reason to believe that this is true. I've been saying all of this. I've been saying that, you know, that the Yale Law School, including Dean Heather Gerken and the Justice Collaboratory, including, you know, Tom Tyler and Monica Bell and Tracy Mears, and Veshla Weaver at the Justice Collaboratory at Yale Law School, that they are, you know, that they have been participating in the witch hunt at Yale and have been, you know, publishing various pieces to drive me to suicide, to destroy me, to destroy my credibility. So I've been saying all of these things have been happening. I've been screaming the truth from the mountaintops for more than 4 years, while I've been called, you know, not just a Nazi, a white supremacist, someone who's trying to lynch Black students at Yale, but I've been called, you know, the stigmatization, the stigma against mental illness and those with mental health disabilities and trying to overcome this has been set back by a decade by the woke KKK monsters, because of the way that they've been smearing me left and right as a dangerous, violent, psycho, delusional psycho. She imagined all that. And then it comes out like, oh, I guess, you know, Yale Law School Dean Heather Gerken does participate in, you know, in conspiracies to destroy students. Like now she's facing a lawsuit from the 2 Yale Law School students of color because she allegedly tried to destroy their careers because they wouldn't help her destroy Amy Chua, the Tiger Mom Yale Law School professor, the wife of, I believe his name is Jed Rubenfeld, the one who, you know, had to face, I guess it was some kind of Title IX proceeding and was sanctioned. I believe couldn't teach for a year, something along those lines. And also the whole issue with the Trap House invite by Trent Colbert, I believe that's how he pronounces his name, the Yale Law School student, a Native American student who was a member of the Federalist Society, and he sent out a party invite, and that turned into, you know, a huge, you know, melee over, you know, that was he racist? Was it racist? Because he talked about a trap house and basic, you know, bitch foods. And so, and then he was pressured and threatened. He was not so subtly threatened by the Yale administration, including the DEI administrators, threatened that if he didn't apologize to the Black students at the Yale Law School for having sent out this innocent party invite, you know, that they were going to destroy him, destroy his career, destroy his chance at clerkship, destroy his chance to pass the bar. So destroy his chance to pass the moral fitness and character review. So everything, this lends incredible heft and weight and credibility and validity to everything I've been screaming from the mountaintops for more than 4 years. you know, everything that was done to Trent Colbert was done to the students that refused to help Yale Law School Dean Heather Gerken destroy Amy Chua. And then and then recently there was the fracas that it was like, it was the students that were acting like barbarians at the free speech event that was held by the Federalist Society. And there was someone there from the American Humanist Association, and then someone there from I think it's called is it called the ADL? One's name was Kristen Wagoner, I believe, and the other person's name was an attorney. I think they're both attorneys. Was Monica Miller, I believe. Is that right? Anyway, I forget the details, but anyway, there was basically a free speech event, and it was about, First Amendment cases in which both the right and the left, could come together and support those cases together and work on them together. That's what the event was about, held by the Federalist Society at Yale Law School. The Yale Law School students that were acting like barbarians were actually threatening the speakers, saying, bitch, I will fight you, and, disrupting the event and screaming and yelling and shouting down the speakers. And so, and Yale Law School Dean Heather Gerken said that they didn't violate Yale Law School policies. And it's just like, everything that I've been saying that happened to me is now happening to, and I would say to a lesser degree. Well, if you're infuriated by what was done to Trent Colbert, if you're infuriated by what was done to the students who refused to help Yale Law School Dean Heather Gerken destroy Amy Chua, if you're infuriated by what the Yale Law School student barbarians did at the Federalist Society free speech event, if you're infuriated by that, then you should be incensed, outraged, enraged about what was done to me by Yale Law School and the Justice Collaboratory and Yale Law School Dean Heather Gerken. And it's just so, but even so, there's all of these things happening, and now it comes out that the ACLU was probably paid off to help, Amber Heard destroy Johnny Depp, including by helping her write this Washington Post article to defame him. And so all of these things are coming out now that basically lend incredible, credibility to everything I've ever said, and people still won't support me. They still either attack me or pretend I don't exist or gaslight me or just keep calling me a Nazi. I'm always, no matter what happens, everyone else can be redeemed. Everyone else, the truth can come out. But I'm always going to be the one true Nazi. I will always be the one true Nazi. And the reason why is because I was one of the earliest victims, especially of a Living While Black race hoax, hate crime hoax in point of fact in my case, and especially in an academic setting. And for that reason, everyone just saw me as poor white trash, perfect victim with mental health disabilities without resources to fight back. And everyone thought like, oh, we're just going to get this one killed and drive her to suicide. And who could care? Because who could care about a poor white trash like her? And then we'll advance our careers and make lots of money, like make lots of, Black trauma, moral outrage industry money. And we can all pretend like we're really good people because we got this lifelong human and civil rights attorney and activist killed. And people did that. The woke did that to me. The anti-woke did that to me. People you would have never believed would have done that to me in a hypothetical. They did that to me. Of course, Jonathan Haidt did that to me. Attacked me in the New York Times, attacked me on Sam Harris's podcast. So because everyone across the board participated in the witch hunt at Yale, and no one wants to face accountability for having done so, that's why I will always be the one true Nazi. Everyone else can be redeemed. Everyone else, can get their apologies. But Sarah, even Amy Cooper has people who support her. I guess his name is Camille Foster. is a very, very strong supporter of hers. Won't support me, no. I will always be the one true Nazi, no matter how many times I'm proven right, no matter how many times more things happen that prove that everything I've ever said was true. Anyway, I don't want this video to get too long, so I think that I said my piece. I will have all of my fundraising links below, and I love you all so much, and have a great night, and I'll talk to you soon.